Now we're going to break down the math. And if you're anything like me or most business owners that I know, math is not your strong suit. And that's okay. These are simple things simple formulas that if you pay attention to will drastically change the outcome of your marketing and allow you to ethically, morally, and legally dominate the competition. Okay, the first one we're going to look at is lifetime customer value. What this means is this is how much a new customer is worth to you. If your product costs $100 and your average customer buys from you 3 times, then your lifetime customer value is $300. Now, your lifetime customer value increases if, let's say, your average customer refers you. Then your lifetime value goes up. And it just shows you understanding and tracking this allows you to really focus in on your front end, really allows you to focus in on your referrals, because changing these things, changing, those numbers a bit, adds more profit for you. The next thing we're going to look at is the math we're going to look at is your return on investment. How much money will you make off your marketing investment? Like, as we talked about earlier, the mindset is, if it don't make dollars, then it don't make sense. You should track, and every dollar that you send out should come back with several of its, larger cousins. That's what you want. And it surprises me substantially how many local businesses and small businesses just really don't track their return on investment. If you want to again, dominate instead of just compete, this is something that you got to track. Customer acquisition. How much does it cost you to gain a new customer? Again, this is, tied into lifetime customer value. But if you know how much it costs you to gain a new customer, then allows you the opportunity to look at different customer acquisition strategies and find out which ones are the most effective and efficient for you. Frequency of message. How many times will your target customer see your message? Critical. So often I see small businesses that will spend a bunch of money to get in front of what they think is a solid audience, but they're only getting in front of that audience once. And you've got to have a really, really compelling message if you're going to only be in front of that audience once. The math shows us the more times your ideal prospect gets to see your message, the more likely they are to buy from you. Typically, the frequency of message we want is a minimum of 3. We want your target audience, your ideal prospect, to see your marketing message a minimum of 3 times. The next thing you want to track is what percentage of new customers refer you. Again, that helps increase your understanding of your return on investment. It helps you understand your lifetime customer value. It's a really simple, easy thing to track. And then lastly, what percentage of your new customers will purchase an upsell? There are 3 phases of retail. Acquisition of a new customer, retention of a new customer, and add-on sales. By tracking the percentage of customers that will purchase an upsell, first of all, in order to track them, you have to be consistently providing an upsell opportunity, which, if you are, then it also allows you an increased opportunity to ethically, legally, and morally dominate your competition. The main reason I want to focus on what percentage of new customers will purchase an upsell is because the vast majority of small businesses that I deal with and dealt with for the last 20 years don't even offer upsell opportunities. So if you're tracking how many people buy your upsell, you're so far ahead of your competition because they're not even offering upsell opportunities. So again, lifetime customer value, return on investment, customer acquisition, frequency of message, percentage of new customers refer you, and what percentage of new customers will purchase an upsell. Attached in this module is going to be some worksheets to allow you to kind of test this out and figure out what a lifetime customer value means to you and your return on investment and what that looks like for you. Again, these things, if you start tracking these things, just by doing it, you put yourself so far ahead of your competition. Then, once you do them, you can move to mastering them, and then it's game over for the competition. Lights out.